Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Manifold AI Learning. Now team, in the last few videos, we have actually discussed about the Scikit-learn pipeline, which is one of the advanced machine learning tutorial where I have shown you as how we can combine multiple data pre-processing classes on a given data set and how we can apply it on a given data in a sequential manner. Now, in this video, we'll take a look into the column transformer approach, which is another advanced technique when it comes to performing the data pre-processing using the scikit-learn library. So if you haven't checked out about the scikit-learn pipeline video, do check the link in the description. I'll be sharing this link in the description. So coming back to our today's session's agenda. So we'll proceeding ahead in our learning journey to look into the concept of column transformer. Now, when we are working with the data set, okay, so we can make use of this pipeline where I want to apply the same pre-processing function, okay, pre-processing function on the entire data set. That's when I'll be making use of the scikit-learn pipeline. Now, what happens that when I have got different types of data, so obviously when I'm loading any real world data set, not every column will be of same data type. So one column will be of the string type and the other column will be of the numerical data type. So in such scenarios, I will be expected to apply the transformer depending on the type of the data. Now, how can I combine such kind of transformer and create it as a pipeline? And that is where the column transformer come into picture. So when we are dealing with the heterogeneous data type and when we want to apply different preprocessors to different features, like if I want to rescale the numerical features or if I want to perform the one-hot encoding on the categorical features, that's where the usage of this column transformer comes in. So it will help us to apply different transformers to different columns of an array or the pandas data frame. So let's see how we can do that. So to get started here, I'm just loading the diabetes dataset from scikit-learn.dataset and I'm splitting the dataset into two parts, that is training set and the test set. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'll start by importing the necessary things like from scikit-learn.pipeline. I'm importing the pipeline. I'm importing the make pipeline and I'm importing the column transformer from scikit-learn.compose, and then I'm importing the one-hot encoder, function transformer, and the min-max scaler. And then I'm importing the simple imputer, which will help me to perform the imputation. Now let us assume that this column that I have got is a categorical column. So I'm going to say that categorical features is equal to sex. Okay, this is the categorical feature that I have selected. Then what I'm going to say is I'll create a categorical transformer, and this categorical transformer is equal to pipeline. Okay, so what is it that I want to apply? I'll say steps is equal to, inside this pipeline I'm going to mention how I have to apply. So I'll say impute mode, that's the name that I'm going to mention, and here I'll make use of simple imputer. Okay, and here we will mention the strategy as mode. Okay, then what we will do is we will create one more encoder, that is the one hot encoder. So here I'll say one hot encoder and I'm going to mention as handle unknown as ignore. Okay, this is going to ignore the unknown values, and I'm going to say sparse is equal to false and drop is equal to first. So what it means is for a given categorical data, if there is any missing value, go ahead and perform the impute it by considering the mode and then perform the one hot encoding. And here I'm referring to the column of sex, which is a categorical data. Now in the same way, I'm going to create a pipeline for my numerical features. So I'm going to say numerical features. Okay, I'll just list down the list of numerical columns that I have got in my data set. Okay, the numerical columns are these. Okay, the BP, BMI, and so on. So these are all the numerical features. So in the same way, I'm going to create the numerical transformer. So I'll say numerical transformer. Next, I'm going to call this as impute mean, and I'll make use of simple imputer. Now instead of strategy as mode, I'll mention as mean. Next, I'll call the rescale, and here on this scenario, okay, on the scenario of the rescale, I'm going to make use of min max scaler. Okay, so in this way, I'll go ahead and perform this activity. Okay, so I have actually performed two things right now. So I've got two different transformer. One is a pipeline that I have defined for categorical data, and another one is a pipeline that I have created for a numerical data. Now, if I want to change these individual transformers, that is when I'm going to make use of this column transformer. So preprocessor, and I'm going to say column transformer. Okay, and inside the parenthesis I'm going to mention as transformers is equal to, and here I'm going to list down the transformers. So the transformers are categorical transformer. Okay, and here I'm going to mention my categorical transformer, and this will be applied on my categorical features. Okay, now once I mention this, the next thing that I would do is, so in the similar fashion, I'm going to define my numerical transformer. So instead of categorical, it will be numerical now. So I'm defining two different transformers under this column transformers class. And then what I'm going to mention is, okay, so once I specify this, the next thing that I'm going to mention is here, once the column transformation is complete, okay, whatever the remainder column that I may have, I'm going to mention as remainder is equal to pass through. Okay, I'll mention as pass through. So that means I'm not going to do any other transformation. If I find any columns which are not part of this either categorical or a numerical. Okay, so and I'll say verbose underscore feature names out is equal to true. So this will this will just process the same. Now I'll just execute it, and then I'll display my preprocessor. If I display my preprocessor, this is how my column transformer would look like. So what it says, I've got two different transformers that I've got. One is on the sex, which is a categorical transformer, and these are the steps that I'm applying on the sex column. And on the numerical data, these are the transformations that I'm applying on the numerical column. And if there are any other column, it will simply pass through. Okay, so this is how I can create the separate transformer for each and every type of data set. So with this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed this session, team. So if you have got any questions, please let me know in the comment section. So do connect with me on LinkedIn. So I hope to see you next time. So subscribe to our channel if you are new. So I'll see you next time.